Hi, Earth signs. This is going to be a read for the weekend for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm going to take you guys separately to see what's coming to you in love. What is coming to the Earth signs this weekend in love? We know this is going to be a little bit of a tough weekend, right? We get the Mercury retrograde upon us. We have all this wacky shit happening in the sky. Yes, so let's start out with Taurus. What is coming to Taurus in love this weekend? Okay, okay, let's see. Queen of Swords, okay, you know what you want. You have it in mind, exactly what you're after. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff going on in your head right now. All right, so let's see. Okay, but you're dealing with the Emperor, man. You're dealing with the Emperor. All right, in reverse. So somebody is not stepping up. Somebody is not stepping up, but you are very much in your feelings, and this person is just not carrying through the way that they're supposed to. They are not following through the way that they're supposed to, and it's really upsetting you, Taurus, because you know that you guys could have this stable, this beautiful sort of energy going on. Okay, you know, oh my gosh, and they even know, right? You guys could have the 10 of Cups, right? But what is this person's deal, this guy or girl, where they're in reverse with moving forward? Maybe there was a three-party situation. They could be some sort of, you know, your intuition might be telling you something funny about this person. Yeah, because they're just not moving forward in the way that you think they should be moving forward, right? That Queen of Wands is in reverse. This is just this stagnation, this deciding not to move it forward, you know, and this is heartbreak, right? You're feeling heartbreak as a result of this, Taurus. Oh, death. So listen, the death of something is over. So the death of the whole thing, you know, or it could be the death of the situation as it was. Yeah, okay. Listen, you're cutting your losses at this point. They're cutting their losses and they're trying to figure out, you're absolutely figuring out where you're going next. You're feeling very confused. Absolutely, you're not sure where you're going to be going next, but you are thinking about it. You're trying to figure it out. Yeah, and there's movement here. So there's a quick movement either where this is going to be absolutely finished or it's going to be fixed. But this weekend is definitely going to be a defining factor over how things end up going. So let's see, yeah, Page of Wands is in reverse. So like this feeling, this newness of actually moving it towards a better place is in stagnation. You guys aren't feeling like you really want to do this, but you know, ultimately you have this a card here, right? You have this Lovers, the Gemini. You might be dealing with a Gemini, but you have this choice, but you also have, this is also the card of truce. So you guys might be realizing that while you've been struggling a whole hell of a lot, that it's time now for just a truce this weekend. That you guys may just feel like you have to take a time out, a little step back, understand that you did have that death card there, that things might just need to be redefined as they are right now. Okay, could very well be. Yeah, that's it, Taurus. That's what I have for you. Okay, let's go on to Virgo. Virgo, for this weekend, what's coming to Virgo in love? Any sort of challenges, any messages that Virgo might need to know? Again, guys, this is a general collective energy that I'm getting for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, you're ready to move because the Hangman is actually right side up. So you're actually ready to move because you feel like where you're at right now is not going to bring you to that space in your heart that you're really looking to get to. Okay, but you have this Eight of Swords that's in reverse, so you're feeling the freedom to move at this point, and you're making decisions, but you're just not exactly sure where you're going next. You're just not sure. The devil's involved somehow, so this could be addiction, this could be negative behavior, this could be jealousy, this could be bitterness. Any sort of negative, low vibrational energy that's happening, you know, with you, maybe reflective of the situation, or maybe something that you're dealing with your partner, but it's very toxic. This is a toxic situation right here that we're dealing with. Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, you know, right? You know. right? You're being very open-minded and you're trying to understand your partner. You're trying so hard not to judge. You're doing your best to deal with the situation at hand, the very best that you can. And you're really just wanting stability. You want stability, but you're having a hard time finding it with this particular partner right now. Yeah, I mean, and the fact that you're really willing to move forward on very practical matters in a very practical way, but everything is kind of stagnant right now, right? You guys are a little confused about where you're going, yeah. So you're confused, right? Because this is choice, but it's in reverse, this Two of Swords, right? So your mind, rather than knowing that it has a choice, it's remaining stagnant, that you are not making a choice. You're staying very confused about things. And that's what we have for you this weekend, right? This back and forth, this should I do this? Should I do that? But at the end of the day, guys, you're willing to play the fool. You're willing to be the fool. You're willing to take a chance and move things forward, not knowing what's ahead of you, but just knowing that wherever you're going to end up is exactly where you and your partner are both meant to be. And you have a very fatalistic, in a positive way though, a very fatalistic outlook on things for this weekend. And that's what I have for you, Virgo. Yeah. Okay. Listen, clarity is better than nothing, right? I mean, regardless of where you guys end up, you know, to have that clarity, that's really important. Okay, so let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, spirits, God, please, whatever messages Capricorn needs to hear regarding love coming towards them this weekend. Okay, let's see what we have. Nothing wants to pop. Okay, this guy does. Okay, we have the Six of Swords, but it's in reverse, so you're not feeling very appreciated right now, Capricorn. And you're not trusting your own insight. Oh my goodness, what's up? All right, yeah. You're not happy right now. You don't have this, I'm not saying you don't have it, it's stagnant. You're having a really hard time feeling and seeing things in a different way. Yeah, you're having a really hard time seeing into the horizon, into anything that's like really even forward thinking for your relationship right now. I feel like you guys are probably in the midst of an argument, you're on the heels of an argument, or you're revving up for a big argument, which, you know, quite frankly, all of the shit going on in the sky right now and the retrograde upon us, we're looking back at our relationship, and this is the time where a lot of people identify, yes, things that are confusing to us and things we question. And here we have the Seven of Cups. We're feeling confused. We're feeling like we're not exactly sure of where to go, and we're not feeling very, very strong in our convictions. And right now, we are absolutely taking ourselves, I'm not going to say a little too seriously, but very seriously. We are looking at stuff. Yeah, okay. Listen, you got the Star in reverse, right? So this is, you have very little clarity and direction right now. You're not feeling it. You feel very confused, okay? But at the same time, you know what you need to change out of this situation right now in order to move yourself forward. So you're confused, but one thing you're not confused about is the fact that you have to move yourself forward. That where you are right now with this person is not healthy, and it's not bringing you to where you need to be and where you see this relationship ultimately ending up. And you right now, you're just kind of like, I gotta go, because I feel like I'm sensing that you guys know that if you put your foot down and you take a few steps away, that ultimately that's going to end up creating a sense of optimism in the relationship to maybe move it forward under a different, what do you want to say, like umbrella, you know, through a different perspective and, yeah, a different set of circumstances. And that would end up ultimately probably serving the situation better. Okay, Earth signs, that's what I have for you today. And now we're going to go on to air signs. Okay, let's start with Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any messages, God, Spirit, any of our ancestors, whoever wishes to come through. Beautiful spirits only, please. Love and light only, please, for Gemini this weekend. Any messages in love that's coming towards them. Okay. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So, okay, look, you know, you know what you have to do, but you're just not willing to start really putting it into practical action. But you have this Chariot, which is great, right? Because this is ultimate courage and resourcefulness. So you know what you have to do, right? But and you're so ready to move forward, but right now you're just not able. It could be because of circumstance. It could be because of your job, or maybe you're in the midst of changing jobs, or you're just starting a new job and you're not fully entrenched in it. Okay, but you have the Lovers, so this is really good. I mean, you're very attracted to your partner, okay? Very attracted. You guys are looking at each other in very much of a, I'm going to say, partnership light, okay? Where you know that this person is your person, but however, obviously some sort of issue happened where the situation as you knew it ended, and it is now being rebuilt. So there's been some sort of recognition that where you guys have been has not been very healthy, that it's probably been really toxic actually, and that you need for it to be done as it was, so that you guys can transition into a new and healthier way of living. Yeah, I mean, this is okay though, you know, there was conflict and stress, which it's almost impossible to have this Ten of Swords without this, right? But here we have this conflict, this stress, you know, it could be stress about money, absolutely. This could have been what the conflict was about that's ending, right? That very well could be the case. But ultimately there's going to be this creative new way of looking at the situation, all these new possibilities, you know, you're feeling like there are new possibilities upon you guys. I feel like you guys are sharing a lot. You're going to be sharing a lot this weekend. You're going to be, you know, kind of, you know, really just addressing everything that's been going on, you know. Yeah. And you have this ability to have the peace of mind, but you have to just go through this time period first, because we have this reverse, this Wand, this Nine of Wands card, right? So you have the will, but the will is on hold right now. You're feeling a little confused until things are set in place, right? Yeah, so we have this Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So right now you're just having a little bit of a wait and see attitude, right? Your intuition and your open-mindedness is just on hold. You have very much a wait and see. So you guys are communicating, but you don't want to completely promise yourself either way yet, because you still, oh, Wheel of Fortune, because you just feel the need to see how everything's going to come out. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, guys, and this is great because this is fate. This is neither good nor bad. It's up to you. How are you going to use your free will? All right, so we have this Nine of Pentacles here, but again, we have nine. Nine is attainment and peace of mind, but it's in reverse, but it's here. It's on the table. So now is a time where you guys are just, you realize that you have the potential there, but you're taking very much a wait and see attitude. And Gemini, quite frankly, I don't feel that this is only this month. I think this weekend, I think this is going to be you guys this month. I really do, because you guys are ruled by Mercury. Mercury's going to be retrograde, and it really doesn't go back, right? It's actually us just turning around and looking at everything and thinking and evaluating and assessing and identifying the value, you know, of the good, and identifying the bad and what's got to go. What's got to go, what we have to throw out as we move forward. Yeah, so right now I don't necessarily think this is bad. I think you guys like are realizing the value in each other and in the relationship. I just can't really tell you unequivocally that it's definitely going to end up either way, just because we had that Wheel of Fortune. All right, that's like a Vegas wheel, baby, right? It's like, could be this, could be that, right? The ultimate free will card. It could be awesome or it could be horrible. But in the end, it's always going to be exactly what you need. So that you have to move forward knowing. Okay, God, Spirit, Universe, please give us some messages for Libra moving into this judgment. Okay, someone is being very negative in how they're assessing a situation. Okay, they're not being very forgiving. And this is, okay. Okay, way to go. All right, let's get going on that. That's how we're going into it, Libra. Okay, yeah, okay. Seven of Pentacles. So really, and you know, your confidence is feeling really compromised right now. You're really not sure about solutions. You're basically really confused right now. You're not sure where to go. Yeah, and you know, even though you're feeling sad, you're just not ready to move on just yet. You're just not. And you're right now not feeling this, just this weekend, guys. And it doesn't surprise me because we have a lot of wonky shit going on in the sky. But this page of listen to me. This page of Pentacles being in reverse, this really does indicate that you're not there to move things forward in a practical way. Okay, but you have all of these emotions, Libra. You are so up in the gigs with your emotions, right? You guys are an air sign, so you have, you know, you have your thoughts going and your emotions going, and you're paying attention to every little thing. Yeah, and you have this intuition and the possibilities. Are you really thinking about absolutely everything right now in this relationship? But you're just questioning whether you guys are going to be able to attain what it is that you ultimately want, you know? And this ability to move forward in a very practical way is very stagnant right now. And again, this is just for now, though. This is just for now. Yeah, you're of two minds about the situation, but guess what? You're not confused. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? You're of two minds. You're not sure, should I do this or should I do that? Your mind is literally thinking these two different thoughts. And keep in mind, thoughts are thoughts. They're not real. So you're trying to play out different scenarios. And as you play them out, though, you feel very confident, actually, in understanding what each means. Yeah. Oh, come on. This is okay. This is good. All right? Because you have this new will and this new spirit to approach it from a different angle. And you're going to end up exactly where you're supposed to be. So either you guys are going to completely work through things as a result of what goes down this weekend, because I feel like there's going to be some adversity this weekend. But ultimately, as we're going through the month and as we're experiencing Mercury retrograde, because we're all experiencing it, right? You guys are going to be able to figure things out or fully realize that going your separate ways is the right thing to do. But depending, again, this is a general reading. So depending on where you're at, either whichever scenario it ends up in, it's definitely going to feel in your soul that it's absolutely the right thing for both of you, for everyone involved, right? Everybody involved. Okay. And let's wrap up air with Aquarius. Aquarius. Yes. Messages is Aquarius needs to know God's spirits, ancestors, coming to them in the area of love for this weekend. In the area of love this weekend. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, you're thinking deep in thought. What? Yeah, we get these two guys together. Pensive city, right? You guys are super deep in thought. You're thinking about everything. You are making yourself be alone. You are not lonely. You are making yourself be alone. You are making yourself think about everything. Yeah, okay, for sure. Because you're looking for clarity. Because you're confused. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to say that. You're looking for clarity. You are looking to actually, you're at a point where you're actually thinking everything through pretty logically. You're not confused because the Seven of Cups is in reverse. You're feeling like you have no question about what it is that you want in a relationship. You have no question about that. The only thing that you have question is, should you maintain hope in the situation that's at hand? Here you are with these feelings, these fresh new feelings for this situation. This could be that you met somebody new, that you have a new love, that you have a new relationship that's just getting off the ground, or it could be that you're seeing your partner in a little bit of a different light. But you have this Three of Wands, which is this creative will to move forward. So this is good, okay? All right, Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords are, the Queen of Swords is reversed. So your thoughts might be a little, I want to say, on pause. I don't want to say negative. And I don't even want to say full-blown confused, because I'm not getting that. I'm getting that you're trying to process whatever situation is coming at you, and you're taking your time to do so. And you're not being overzealous in the situation or ignorant or assuming, where you feel like, yeah, this is absolutely going to end up bringing me, you know, stability, right? the fact that this is reverse indicates to me that there's no stagnation here and that you have this will to move forward. Yeah. All right, look, you know, we have the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse, right? So you're ready, right? Yeah. There might be a couple of rules that you have to get through. There might be a couple of things that you have to deal with, but you guys are not feeling hurt and confused anymore. You're just not. And you're not allowing your feelings to get in the way of everything. You're being very clear-minded, and you're willing to move things forward exactly as they're supposed to. And you know this is a heavy load that you've been carrying, but you are so ready to just drop it. You're ready for it to be done as it is, and you're ready to rebuild it. Death is in reverse, so there's stagnation here where you know that it's not great, but you're not willing to end it just yet. You want to change it from what it was, but you're not willing to end it yet. And this is the energy that you guys are in. So there really is a state of confliction about the state of the relationship. But because if we go back here, where was it? Right, the Seven of Cups being in reverse like that, you're not confused about what you want out of the relationship. If you're confused about anything and you're stagnant about anything, let's pull one more. It's only about the current state of the relationship. But ultimately, look what do we have? We have the Emperor, right? This is, you guys are going to end up in this sort of very specific type of relationship, which is amazing. And you're going to progress, and you're going to move towards this greater relationship that you both want, ultimately. But right now, this weekend, you're going to have to deal with all of this other stuff, this confliction of swords and this confliction of wands, right? But ultimately, this is where it's going to bring you. So pay attention to what goes on this weekend, because seeds are going to be planted this weekend that you're going to be taking forward with you for the next few months. So very important, particularly on Saturday, okay, energetically. So just pay attention and, you know, act in your best interest, guys, if, you know, whatever the hell that means for you. Okay, thanks so much, guys. You take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.